about these members of the Poop Troop. Citizen Guardian. A fish is a nose life. My Aussie Garden and Kitchen. Dusty Data. Garden State Gardener. NASCAR Nana Gang. Ginger Ninja. Gray Man Prepping. Buttercup. Viper. Bob 942. Mama Bear Prepping. Gardener Josh. The Big Blue House Homestead. Prep Forest. Sandra Moody.
Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing today? I'm sorry that I'm running a little bit behind. Well, not behind, but I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning. We got a lot of stuff to do today, and I had to get this done. So I decided to do this a little earlier than normal. So I'm sorry for people that are expecting it to be around noon, but I couldn't help it. I had to do this. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I hope everybody's doing positively well. I know I am. I have lost 10 pounds by basically not eating carbs. I mean, I've ate some carbs. I'm not, don't get me wrong, but I'm not completely boycotting them. But I've stayed away from, carbs, basically. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I've been doing the keto shakes twice a day. I'm actually don't even get hungry. And there, when I had like over the 4th of July, hey, Gardner Josh, thanks for coming in. Um, when I had the 4th of July weekend and there was like all the picnic food, I did have a little bit of food then. And then I suffered for it for the past 3 days. I just had to be strong enough to tell myself that I'm just craving stupid stuff now because it was just like crazy. Like I was craving like, ice cream and pizza and cheeseburgers and stuff like the past 3 days, but I didn't give in. I drank my shakes, ate my cheese. Um, yeah, got those new wraps. They're not really new. I guess they've been around for a while, but they're the low carb tortillas or carb balance ones, and those are really awesome. Hey, Hedgehog Homestead, thanks for coming in. And those are really awesome, and you can do lots of things with them. Um, and they're only like 8 carbs per tortilla. So I've been making like wraps with those. So I'll have a sandwich, and basically I've replaced that as my bread. Obviously, you can't make toast with it or anything like that. It's not like that. In fact, that would be disgusting. But it's pretty good. So yesterday I decided to make chips out of them. I only used 2 tortillas and I cut them up into little squares and made little chips in a little bit of olive oil and baked them in the oven until they got crispy. And then I put it afterwards. I put them on a paper towel, and to let the olive oil kind of get off of them. And then I had that Lowry's parsley garlic salt. I sprinkled a little bit of that on them to kind of make me feel like I was eating something worth my while. Hey, Sherry. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. I'm so glad that apparently Sherry and Siri are the same. The same. Hey, Lady Casca, I just saw you over the Lazaric homestead. How are you doing? It's good to see you, honey. Um, but yeah, so I did that yesterday just so I could have like some crunchy. You know what's really been saving me though, because I'm one of those people, I never really was into sweet things as much as I am into the salty things, like potato chips and crackers and all that stuff. So what has really been saving me is sunflower seeds. And I eat a lot of sunflower seeds and they're low in carbs. And when I was pregnant and had to do low carb and I couldn't have chips, I would eat sunflower seeds. I wouldn't eat that much because the salt can cause you to, gain water or weight and stuff when you're pregnant. But use your dash maker to make some decent buns. Oh, yeah, yeah. I didn't even think about that. That's a good idea. I cleaned and boiled eggs last night, made deviled eggs. Yum. Yeah, that is really good. In fact, that wouldn't be that bad on if you did like egg salad on one of those low carb wraps. That wouldn't be that bad. I think I would eat that. Yeah. Um so you could do like an egg salad sandwich on that or whatever. That wouldn't be that bad. In fact, that sounds really good. Hey, Dave, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us today. Egg salad and lettuce wrap too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would be pretty good. See, this low carb stuff isn't that bad. The only thing that sucks is the ice cream thing. I don't know why, but it's summertime and I want ice cream, like specifically cheesecake, that Dairy Queen uh cheesecake royale. Yeah, that's like my downfall. But I don't go there very much. I haven't been there since like 3 weeks ago. So, um thank you, Garden State Gardener. Oh, members of the Poop Troop, you're all in here. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. I know I went a little bit early. I said I was going to do this at noon, but um, my husband is having surgery next week, and we had some things that we had to get done today. So he is having surgery on the 15th. He is having rotator cuff surgery. And so we're just trying to prepare for that and get things ready for that around here. He tore his rotator cuff at work and he's been going through this process for the past 3 or 4 months trying to get this approved. He had to go to physical therapy first and all of that. And it's been horrible actually. I'm not gonna lie. I can barely see out of my glasses. Oh my god, my son must have schmutzed them up. Can't even see out of them. I was like trying to see the screen. It's almost like I didn't even have glasses on. My lord. Um, but so yeah, he's been fighting with workman's comp, basically trying to get this approved. They got it approved, and we were kind of scared because he went to the doctor, and the doctor said they haven't approved a rotator cuff surgery in 6 years. And that just like kind of put us in a kind of a depression because we didn't really know what the heck we were going to do if they didn't approve it, because he's injured, like he really is it, like his arm is killing him. And yeah, so they did approve it. I guess it's torn badly, and so they're going to do the surgery on Wednesday, and then after that it's 6 weeks of recovery. And I hope that we can, he takes his physical therapy seriously, rests his arm seriously, and I hope that he recovers quickly. Comments on my live feed didn't work the other night. Had to use my iPhone to see the comments while taking. Yeah, you know what? There's been some weird stuff going on. Um, I did a live the other day and I went to put the link in the chat and it wouldn't show up. And then Jinja Ninja, oh my gosh, thank you, Gardener State Gardener. Oh my gosh, you guys are so nice. Thank you so much for that. This community is so freaking amazing and we just have a really good following. Thank you, Garden State Gardener. Um, that was really sweet of you. Um, I forgot what I was gonna say now. Thank you so much. Yeah. That's what everybody says. Hedgehog Homestead. So we're just praying. My great grandmother had rotator cuff surgery, and the doctor said she'll never be able to lift her arm above her head again. Well, she took it upon herself to rig something in her basement, a pulley system, and she worked her arm every day, and she was able to raise her arm above her head. So it's just determination. It's determination and how much you want to get it done. So that's, you have to keep moving it. You have to keep stretching it after surgery. You got to even, you got to keep doing it. So hopefully he can do that, and it can repair, and it'll be okay. And for some reason, God is telling me that it's going to be okay. We're going to be okay. Um, but the chat, we were, members chat. Thank you, babe, for mentioning that. We were in the member chat last night. By the way, we had a wonderful members only chat last night. If you're a member of the Poop Troop, you get like every 3 months a private chat with me. And every member of the Poop Troop, it was invited. Some people didn't make it, and that's okay. That's okay. You don't have to come. But we had like a really cool group in there, and I did a giveaway. So I gave away a Poop Troop t-shirt, and Gil from Camp Hatton Family Compound actually won it. So I sent that to him yesterday, and he should be getting it on the 21st. So, oh, I'm sorry, Hedgehog. That's so horrible. Yeah, that's true, Hedgehog. I see nothing. I know. No, nothing. I've seen nothing. I know nothing. If Sherry is in here, we can't see her comments. Oh, you can't because she's not in here on YouTube. She's in here on Facebook. So only I can see her comments. We broadcast on both platforms, on Facebook and on um, YouTube, and only I can see the Facebook comments. So thank you, Sherry, for hanging out with us. Um, but yeah, so it's just been, you know, I've been trying not to be stressed out because I know as soon as I'm stressed out, I want to go to McDonald's and eat French fries. So, way to mess with our heads. So I've been losing weight. I actually been using the scale. Sherry got me a scale, which I was talking one time in one of my chats about how I didn't have a scale. We used it for the turkeys and it stopped working and whatever. And so I didn't have a scale. I didn't know how much I weighed. And all of a sudden, one day my husband's like, "What'd you order?" And I'm like, "I didn't order anything." And we look on the front porch and we open up the package, and here it was a scale from Sherry. So thank you so much for buying me that for me. That's that way I can keep track. So that's how I know I've lost 10 pounds is because I weighed myself. Best time, you guys, to weigh yourself is in the morning, when you haven't had anything to eat or anything like that. So you weigh yourself, and that is your true weight. So I weighed myself, and I'm definitely down 10 pounds. So I hope I can lose a little bit more. I want to lose 10 more. So, and that's another thing when you're losing weight, guys. You don't want to say, I want to lose like 160 pounds. And, and that basically, messes with your head. So, 10 pounds at a time. 10 pounds at a time. 10 pounds is easy. You can do that. So just do a little bit at a time and don't mess with your head. And don't tell yourself that, oh, yes, I can eat that. No, it doesn't work out that way. So just don't get in your head. That's so awesome. What kind of scale did you get? It's it's a Weight Watch. It says WW. I assume it's a Weight Watcher scale. Um it's it's a glass scale, and it's super nice. It has a BMI index on it. It has like lots of things on it. I haven't used it yet, like that portion of it. But I get on it and I can weigh myself, and um yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, Sherry's an awesome person. Um, yeah, Two Family Homestead is a great community as well, and they've helped me out tremendously with like things like computer stuff. Boom, let's get cray cray. Hey Josh, thank you for coming in. On the other side. Um, but yeah. So that's basically what's going on. And yeah, not a whole lot going on in the homestead. I did lose a bird the other day. I didn't talk about it. It's made me upset. Um, we're having a predator problem. So I lost one of my Lucy's, my Polish hens, and her hen saddle was ripped off of her and everything. So I was kind of upset about that. I'm probably eventually going to end up losing one of my leghorns because my leghorns think that they can just jump out of the fence and fly over everything. I've never had birds that do that. So far, the birds I've had has just been um, nice. They don't leave the area. They don't jump over the fence. They don't, or anything like that. These birds, they fly over the electric fence. I'm probably gonna have to see. That's the thing is I don't want to clip their one wing, because I want them to be able to get away from predators. These birds are awful fast. The leghorns, they're pretty fast. You can't even catch them. But I have one specifically that jumps over the fence and tries to get in the garden. And then it's been laying. We have like a garage that has a carport on the side of it, and it's been going in there and laying its eggs in there. I'm like, what is it doing? Like it doesn't it's not even laying its eggs in the nesting boxes. I had to clean out the coop because we had two broody hens, and they were sitting on eggs. And those of you that have chickens, you know that broody is catching. And so when you have a broody hen or even a couple of them, the other chickens insist on laying or sitting, in the nesting boxes with the broody hens. And then all of a sudden, before you know it, all the eggs are all mixed up. So I hate that. And so I had to get rid of some of them because I didn't know how long they had been in there. I didn't know because, broody hens, they stash them underneath their wings and everything. And of course, these ones were bar rocks, and they're nasty birds. My husband would even go in to collect the eggs because they would peck at them if they get bored. They tend to be wanderers. Yeah. Well, I mean, they shouldn't really get bored. There we have like 50 chickens, and um they have tons of space. So it's probably, I mean, I don't know. They probably are bored. I don't know. Sorry, my foot itches. Um, but yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen with those leghorns, because I don't know if they will survive much longer because of the predator problem. Um, Raccoons and stuff, if they keep jumping out of the fence, they're not going to make it long. They got to stay with the group, and um, they got to be protected. If they're not, then they're not going to make it. We already had lost quite a few leghorns. We had like 10 of them, so now we have 5. So um, we've lost quite a bit. Sorry, my foot itch. I now have 3 broody hens and no roosters in sight, and they will not go in the coop at night. They go under the shed where I can't protect them. Yeah, dumb broody hens. These ones were sitting in the nesting boxes, and they were fat and just fluffed out and nasty. The one was nasty, the other one wasn't. I put garden gloves on and got in there and took all their eggs from them. And if you take their eggs from them, then they realize, oh well, I don't have any eggs to sit on. And they get up and leave. So yeah, they have half acre fenced in, but It's not good enough for the leghorns, apparently. Yeah. Hey, Thorhaven, how y'all doing? Hope you are doing awesome and the gods have been smiling on you. Yeah, you know what? The gods have been smiling on me because I've lost 10 pounds. So that's good, right? Um, but yeah, so I don't know. We'll see about the leghorns. I really love the eggs. I love how they lay eggs constantly. But I might have to look at another bird eventually. Um, I want to start breeding my. I have lavender Orpingtons. I want to start breeding those really bad, and I have to get a space for them. Um, we had 8, and now we have 7 goofball. Oh, sorry. I thought we had 10. Oh no, we didn't. We got a freebie from Meyer. When you buy from Meyer Hatchery, you get a free bird, and the free bird was an Easter egg or an olive egg or something, and so we got her. We thought for the longest time that she was a male. I can't remember how many we have, to be quite honest. It's we got a lot of birds, guys. We got a lot of birds. And I only have like a handful that I've named, and then the rest of them they all look alike, so I have a hard time telling them apart. And the leghorns are like I can't even give them a name because they all look alike. So I'm like, huh. They're the ladies. I call them the ladies, and then I have names. I have names for all my roosters because obviously they're different. But yeah, but so that's what's been going on. I hope you guys can hear me. I didn't realize that this was so far away. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Wyandottes are good chickens. They lay in the cold. Foghorn Leghorn. Yeah, Wyandottes. I thought about getting those. I I really like Barred Rocks. One, I like them because they're feisty and they're hardy, and they can survive pretty much anything. Boy, I said boy. Congratulations on the thank you so much. Seriously. I hope that maybe this accountability talk has inspired you to also lose weight and to be more active. And that's basically what this is all about because it's holding myself accountable for the things I've been eating as well. It's kind of like a confession every Friday. And so I've been doing really, really good this week. I mean, really good. I haven't strayed or anything. It's been awesome. In the beginning, it was tough because I would have a carb here and there. I'm not going to lie because I was craving carbs. Um, and when I didn't have the carbs, I was actually getting sick. I went through like this phase of like, um, just I couldn't move. Like I had no energy. That was tough. So then I would like eat some pasta. Like I would eat some pasta at night. Now I didn't go strictly keto, guys. I'm not gonna lie, but I had been following the keto diet, but I didn't go strictly keto. If you go strictly keto, you can't have pasta at all. But I would have a little bit at night or for dinner or something just so I have energy because I was starting to really like not be able to move. I'd get up in the morning and I was tired and I would go and lay on the couch still. Like I was just exhausted. What color eggs do lavender Orpingtons lay? It's light gray, almost pink, my husband says. We have green, blue, white, brown, and sometimes the barred rocks lay this speckled color. It almost looks like a little mini turkey egg. It's kind of weird. But oh man, is it hot in here? I didn't turn on the air and I didn't turn on the fan. Ugh, it's like stifling. Um, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing. By the way, I've been using a lot of the people that do keto say you have to do the Slim Fast Shake. Oh, there's stuff in it that's horrible for you. And to be quite honest, when you're losing weight, especially in the beginning, I don't think it like matters to the person what exactly they're taking in. When you lose the weight and you can be a little more strict with yourself and you feel a little more confident because you've lost, then I would say go ahead and do some research and find out what is in all those the shakes and and all of that. you know, right now I'm just trying to lose the weight. So I've been doing the keto shake from Slim Fast. I've done the vanilla and I've done the chocolate. And I'm not a big chocolate weight loss person. A lot of people, like, I guess, crave chocolate, or that chocolate taste when they're trying to lose weight. But to be quite honest, like, I don't like that. I'm more of a vanilla person. And yeah, it sometimes it's like overpowering. It's like blech, it's like so sugary tasting, even though it's not. It's like they're trying to compensate for it or something. So I been using the vanilla. Well, my husband's like, try the chocolate and see if you like it. So I tried the chocolate. It's like it's called cake batter, and then the vanilla one is vanilla cake batter, and it's actually pretty good. It's not that bad. Some like chocolate shakes can be like ugh, over the top. I'll make zoodles. They are great replacement for pasta. You can barely notice the difference. Yes, it is. It is. Thank you. I appreciate the weight loss talk and the honesty. I need to lose a few pounds myself. Yeah. Follow me along every Friday morning. It's usually every Friday after. I changed it Friday afternoon, but I couldn't do it um this afternoon. But follow along with me and you can come up on the panel if you want and talk about your weight loss journey and share stories and stuff like that. And it does really help people. Not only does it help other people, but it helps yourself as well when you're talking about it. So that's mainly why I did this accountability. And I thought many times about just not doing accountability on Fridays and not talking about it. But to be honest, it's keeping me in check. I keep thinking to myself, well, I better not have that because, Friday mornings, I'm going to have to get on here and talk about weight loss. And I can't do that honestly if I'm eating cheeseburgers. Get what I'm saying? So that's basically what this accountability is about. Um, my next breed will be Copper Moran. Yes, I want one so bad. I want a couple of them. There was this one particular rooster that I wanted. It was a Japanese rooster, and their tail is like 6 foot long. Like, I wanted that rooster so bad. You can't find them around here, so I'd have to like get the eggs and hatch them myself. But the rooster was absolutely gorgeous. I really want to breed different birds and stuff. I don't have the means for it right now, but eventually that's what I want to do. I want to breed my lavenders. My lavenders are so perfect. Like, their personalities are so perfect. They would love it. My roost two are I got two big roosters. I love the Orpingtons, by the way. All Orpingtons are amazing. We are responding to comments, and Dad saw the title of your live. He said, "Don't worry, he found the 10 pounds." Hi, Vineyard Chicks. That's funny. I love you guys. Aw. If you guys aren't familiar with the Vineyard Chicks, go over there and check them out. They're three little girls and they're absolutely adorable. And they know how to garden and they make funny videos and they've made funny videos with Uncle Al and it's just they're great. So go over there and check them out. Good morning, Courtney. Hopping on to say congrats on your success. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Patty. Thanks for coming in. I lost a little over 160 pounds in 8 months before Joey got sick. Yes, I'm stressed eater going to get moving again. Okay, well, great. I really encourage you to just get moving and and start doing it. And it is exercise, they say, is a great stress reliever. I don't do a whole lot of exercise because, well, I my main goal was to get out in the garden and start doing that kind of stuff. Yesterday I got in the chicken coop and shoveled a lot of poop and scraped a lot of poop. For some reason my chickens poop in their nesting boxes, and it's so disgusting. Well, we don't have really nesting boxes, they're rollaways, and they don't have hay or straw or anything in there. It's carpet, outdoor carpet. And so the chickens poop in there sometimes and or use it as a perch, and they're kind of sloppy. Oh, Vineyard Chicks, you're welcome. I support any young kids that are out there doing it today and going out there and doing a garden. And you guys are awesome. So thank you so much for doing that. And you actually encourage older people to get out there and do it as well. So thank you for doing that and putting your life on display a little bit. So that's pretty cool. I have three of them. Great egg layers. Lay a bit. Lay big eggs. Sorry, I'm losing spots in the lay big eggs. The copper maron. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't know they laid really big eggs, but that's cool. The eggs are very sped here. That rooster you're talking about. Yeah, expensive. Yeah, that rooster is a Japanese rooster, and its tail is like 6 foot long. It needs like a big perch to sit on. I just think they're so beautiful. I would love to have one. I just love roosters in general. And roosters do not do anything, guys. Nothing. They don't lay eggs. All they do is eat the food, okay? But I just think they're so beautiful. Even when they're a little bit vicious. I still think they're beautiful. Oh, I hate that when they sleep and poop there. We found a difference though going from shavings to straw in the nesting boxes. Yeah, we don't use shavings. Oh my gosh, no way. There in the beginning we use shavings in their run, and it's just it's not purposeful at all. Like they just go through it, they kick it and go through it in like a week. You have to change it, and we don't even use straw in their run. We use they it's all like it's not mud, but the run is covered, but it's like hard dirt in their run. And so that's what they use in there. And then in their actual um coop, we have sand. We use sand, and that works out really good. It kind of looks works like kitty litter. Hey, Bandana Grandma, thank you for coming in. Oh, thank you. Oh, Weight Watchers is a good concept. Yeah, I encourage you to do that. And it actually teaches people how to eat correctly. So, yeah, definitely. If you can do that. I mean, I wanted to lose weight right away. And I think the keto diet. Oh my gosh, seriously? Thank you, Recyclable Homestead. I got a couple more people that I need to put on my thing in the. Thank you so much. I'm going to write your name down so I can put it on my video. And like I said, we every a couple months or whatever, we will do a drawing, and you can win a free T-shirt or something from our merch. And then we do members chats, and then your name is on the list. And the beginning of you'll be a Poop Troop member. And then we also, you can get all the cool emojis and stuff in the chat and all of that. So that comes along with it. So it's not just the emojis and the title in the chats. You get a little bit more. And then I share pictures that no one else can see, of the farm and stuff like that. So thank you so much for being a member of the Poop Troop and Wide Family Farms. So thank you so much. We had a phoenix that had a pretty tail too, but a coyote or something got them. Yeah, that's the one thing with those fancy chickens is like you have to really protect them or put them in a like what do they call that? They don't call it an aviary, do they? I can't remember where they have the net over top of the coop as well, over top of the runs and stuff. And then I feel bad because they can't be free. I don't know. Birds should be able to be free. That's how I think about it anyway. But I've been free ranging my chickens when we're home. If my husband is not home, I don't free range my birds. They stay in the yard, and the yard is protected by an electric fence. We have the Premier One fence, and it's not solar powered. It's directly powered into, the electric. But it's actually really good. Avery is the term. Yeah, I couldn't think of it, but peacocks have to have the same thing. Otherwise, peacocks do not stick around. they, they, you have to have like a cages and stuff for them. But um, you need geese. Yes, I told my husband I want geese. I was looking at geese and I really, really like the pilgrims. The pilgrim geese just look like a mother goose. You know what I mean? So I was thinking about getting a couple of them, but the problem is when you, I can't find anybody local that has geese. And then with Meyer Hatchery, which Meyer Hatchery is only an hour or so away from us. But with Meyer Hatchery, you have to buy like 15 at a time. And what the heck am I going to do with 15 geese? Like, that's not going to work. I just wanted a couple. So I have to wait until I see something. But I did see somebody local that sold Sebastopol. And those are beautiful geese. I really like those. So I'm just going to have to like check Craigslist and stuff. You have to check Craigslist because Facebook doesn't allow you to sell animals on Facebook. So you have to check like things like Craigslist and newspaper and stuff like that to see if people are selling stuff like that. You just have to be really careful who you're buying from as well. Make sure you check out the area and stuff like that because you don't want to get a disease. And then also, you guys, if you have chickens, make sure you quarantine for at least 30 days before you put them in your coop. Courtney, what helped me and helped tons of my wrestlers when I coach was writing down something weekly that matters to you and your journey and focus on that each week. Yeah, that's actually really good. Hey Bob, Bada Bing Bob is in here, guys. I don't know why I'm all choking up in here. It's really hot in here, and I think that's what's going on. Sorry. Well, that's a flock of poop. That's too many geese. Yeah, and that's the way they are with their ducks too. Their ducks and their turkeys, they don't hatch them there. They get them and they ship them in and they'll ship them out to you. And that's another thing is I don't want to get any birds through the mail. I have a huge problem with that. And I'm so glad I had a problem with that before the mail started slowing down and stuff because a lot of people this last time when they had issues with when the mail slowed down over the winter after the election and stuff like that, a lot of people had problems with their birds dying in the mail because they weren't getting them there fast enough. And so I have a huge problem with buying stuff through the mail. If I can't buy it at Tractor Supply and I can't go and pick it up, then I'm not going to get it. And mainly all of my birds I bought at Tractor Supply or I've bought directly through Meyer and I went and I picked them up. So just keep that in mind if you ever buy chickens, guys. Well, that's a flock. Yeah, I already read that. My last thing I wrote and is still on my wall at work was stay hungry. Your goals determine what you wake up. Train when your opponent is sleeping. That's really good. That's really good, Garden State Gardener. I'll remember that. Hey Viper, I know it's early for you. It's early, kind of early for me. I woke up at 8 because my son woke up at 8. But, this is the first time that I have woken up at 8 o'clock in a long, 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 long time and just felt great. I felt great. I'm like, oh, I'm not tired or groggy or anything like that. So I woke up at 8 o'clock and I feel good. So it made me call my sister more often. Oh, wait. Writing your priorities and what's most important to you in life makes you schedule manage time for what's important. Yep. Recyclable Homestead. Hello, Garden State Gardener. By the way, Recyclable Homestead now is a member of the Poop Troop, guys. They just joined. So I hope it's enjoyable for you and thank you so much. Rocky Mountain High, they joined the Poop Troop this last time as well, so I got to put them and their names in the video. I got to probably come up with another video because I have about 17 members of the Poop Troop now, and the video is getting really long. So I got to come up with something else or figure out something. Woohoo, Poop Troop. Yeah, the video's gotten exceptionally longer, which I'm very proud of. I'm very proud that everybody, understands the Poop Troop thing and knows that we're just joking around and basically that's what we do in our lives is we just have a bunch of fun and we don't get out of control, but we just have a bunch of fun and chit chat with each other. And it's like we're old friends that have been talking to each other for years, and some people are brand new, and it's like, we just accept them with open arms and we love everybody. So thank you so much for joining the Poop Troop and being part of the family here at Wide Family Farm. Um, but yeah, so we had a really awesome membership chat last night. It lasted for at least a couple hours, 2 or 3 hours. We just had such a good time, and just chit chatting and I did a giveaway. I could only afford one giveaway this last time, so I got to figure out how I'm going to do that in the next prior months. But I would like to do a giveaway every time I do a membership chat. The members of Wide Family Farm deserve something, so I really appreciate that. Um, appreciate you being a member, and yeah, like family poopy at times, but fun. Yeah, CB, you crack me up. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm just losing weight. I haven't really exercised a whole bunch, guys. I'm just, eating the right things and then just doing the garden stuff. So, and I've been going out there every day and watering, though the past couple of days it's been pouring down rain, so I haven't really been out there, but so I've been, out there hauling a hose around, watering everything. And here in the next day or so, I'm going to really be getting in the garden because I need to get rid of a lot of stuff and pull stuff out. The poopa troopa. Yeah, that's right. The baba. Journaling is a great way to do it. Waiting down what you eat, laying down what you eat, and then you can see the difference in what's making you gain or lose weight. Yeah, that's probably the best bet there. I agree. Sometimes, though, you can have some carbs and it can trick you. It can trick your body into burning it. Um, so every once in a while, have some carbs, and your body will you'll actually end up losing some weight because your body will burn it. So that's what used to happen to me. I used to be I've been dieting a long time, to be quite honest, but never been super successful at really dieting until now. Um, but I used to exercise constantly. I had a gym at where I used to work, so I'd go down there and exercise, and um, I did portion control. I think I've done every diet that is imaginable out there. And at one time I thought about having bariatric surgery, so I went through all of that. But I'm glad I didn't, because then later on in life I actually had a baby. So um yeah, it would have been bad to have a baby after I had, bariatric surgery. But yeah, so I thought about doing that. And I'm glad I didn't go through with that, because I mean, I'm not saying that it's not a good it's a good thing to have bariatric surgery, especially if you can't control it or if you need to lose weight really fast because of health conditions. So it's a good thing. But I'm glad I didn't get it done, because it was super expensive and my insurance wasn't going to cover all of it, and I would have had to pay 6 grand, and that was going to be really, really expensive. But then I had a son, and um, so my life changed a little bit. I'm trying hard to cut down on alcohol consumption and eating after supper. Yeah, actually, eating before bed is not actually a bad thing. So I'm just letting people know. Make sure that you eat a good healthy snack before you go to bed. The reason why I tell that to people is because when I went through nutrition classes when I was pregnant, because I had diabetes when I was pregnant, um, you sometimes bottom out in the middle of the night and you don't know it. And when you bottom out and then you test your blood sugar in the morning, your blood sugar will be skyrocketed. And that's what was happening to me, is because I wasn't eating. So sometimes you need to eat. And I remember when I was pregnant, I would be sitting there and I was like having a yogurt or an apple and some cheese or something before bed. And or sometimes I would have I bought sugar-free chocolate syrup, and I would have a glass of milk before I went go to bed. That was probably the best thing, because sometimes I would sit there and I would actually, because of my hormones and everything, I would just cry because I could not eat anymore. Like, I couldn't eat anymore. And like, I have to eat before I go to bed and I can't eat anymore. Like, I would cry because I was so sick of eating. Because when you're diabetic, you have to schedule everything, and I did, you do 20 carbs for breakfast, 15 carbs for a snack, 60 carbs for lunch, another 15 carbs or 15 to 20 carbs for a snack. And then for dinner, you have another 60 carbs. And then before you go to bed, you have another 15 carbs. I'm like, I got towards the end of the day, when before I go to bed, I'm like, I just can't eat anymore. And so in the mornings, my blood sugar would be 140, 135, like it would be high. I got it under control. I had to be put on insulin eventually, but that's what I'm not a diabetic now, but I want to take control of it now, because they say when you have gestational diabetes when you're pregnant, that you can get a diabetes later on in life. So, eat before bed, depending on what it is, can cause acid reflux, which is the worst. Yeah, depending on what it is. Now, I'm not saying go and eat a whole pizza before you go to bed. Please do not do that. That will give you acid reflux and it'll make you gain weight. But you can have like healthy choices: an apple or cheese or some pepperoni or um, turkey, or don't eat like a huge bowl of spaghetti before bed. That would be horrible. But just eat like, something good. Pizza before bed will make me gain weight. I'm in. Yeah, that would make you gain weight. Age and thyroid are my nemesis. Chocolate is my kryptonite. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think the older I get, I understand that. I I do that too much. Oh, I'm sorry, Thorhaven. It's all about control. And um I okay, Thorhaven, I really, really, really like to drink. I'm not gonna lie. I love to have a drink. I'm not an alcoholic, but I just love to have a drink every once in a while. And I keep thinking to myself, if I keep eating the way I'm eating and I keep doing what I am doing, I'm going to be one of those old people that can't have pizza, that can't have a drink, that, I'm going to be one of them people. And I don't want to be one of them people. I want to be able to be 90, like or 80 years old, and be like, how my great aunt is down the street, and be able to go to a casino and have a drink and not worry about diabetes, not worry about, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm thinking about in my head. And so I got to get this under control right now. Otherwise, you won't be able to have it later in life. It'll be even harder, because then you will have to give it up permanently. So, That's what I think about in my head. Best thing I've done, if you do really like to have a drink, especially if you work all day, and I know farmers, you go out there and you're working your butts off all day, and the best thing to do is come home and relax to a nice drink and chill out a little bit, and um, the best thing to do is those low carb drinks. That's what I've been doing if I do need a beverage. And it's summertime, so you want like a pina colada, or you want something, you know, nice, a rum drink, or it's summertime, so you're thinking about that. But yeah, those I've been drinking a lot of one carb alcoholic beverages, and it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, you got to watch out with insure and stuff like that. Just watch the sugar, because even if you don't have a sugar problem, the Slim Fast, the insures, all of that, they're loaded with sugar, guys. They're loaded. Carbs are sugar. So just be careful with that kind of stuff, okay? All right, y'all. How long have I been on here? An hour. Okay, I got to get moving because my husband, he has to go. He has an eye doctor appointment. But I want to thank you all for being here today and hanging out with me and joining with me on the accountability. It's been a blast. We got a new member of the Poop Troop, that's Recyclable Homestead. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in our chats and putting your name on the video, because that's going to be cool. And I will be on here Sunday night. Now, next week, Wednesday, I don't have anything scheduled. My husband is having surgery, so I won't be on. But I don't know about the following week as well. It all depends on really what is going to go on with him and how he's feeling and stuff like that. Hopefully, I can do the Sunday night chat at 11 p.m. the next following night or week. We'll see how that goes. I'm going to try and do just more videos, because that I can control. The lives are a little bit hectic around here because of my son, and and stuff like that. This Sunday, I'm going to be at 11 p.m. going to be doing a late night chat. So if you guys are into that, it's 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I will be doing that chat. However, I'm just going to keep doing videos. I have a lot of good ideas in my head. So hopefully next week I can push those out. And oh my gosh, garden updates. I can't wait to do that garden tour. You guys, I got a plant out there that looks like a little shop of horrors. So it's pretty cool. All right, guys. Y'all have a great day, and and if you have a setback, don't beat yourself up about it. You can always email me and talk to me if you're having issues, but if you have a setback, don't freak out about it. Just the next day, get right back on it, and don't give up. Keep doing it. So we'll see you all next time, and hopefully I will see you Sunday night, and y'all have a good weekend. Take care.